Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and today we will continue playing Seablock. So, as a reminder, where we stopped last time, we were building a scaled up production of iron and other ores, and we finished this part. So now we need to, well, we finished producing the ores, the Factorio, etc., but we want to get iron, copper, tin, and lead ores out of this. So how can we do that? That's the question. I feel like it should be possible to do something like this. So we need a couple of crushers. Do we have crushers? Yes, we do. We do not have enough inserters. That is unfortunate. Okay, let's build lots of inserters. Okay, we have a lot of inserters. Let's make them crush. Think. So I kind of want it to look like this, and pull crushed stone to the right. However, the problem is that I cannot do it right now because I don't have filter inserters. Do I? No, I don't. But I also don't want to move the build, like the remaining part, down too much. Okay, let's something like this. I don't want to move it like everything down too much, and by everything I mean sorting facilities, sorting stuff that is not built yet. So how about I try to use the splitter for that, and later on I can change this part. No, I kind of like what I see, to be honest. I'm not sure what to do now. Okay, this looks great. I will have to here, to here. Yep, this looks awesome. Let's get back to our inserters. We built a lot of inserters, maybe too much. That was too much. Let's see. We need to produce basic transport belt, for which I believe we are missing some iron gear. Okay, what is next? Let me check. So we are a little bit short on the filters for this thing, on charcoal filters. So I'd like to build more of those. What do I need for the filters? I need iron rods. And unless I'm mistaken, we ran out of iron rods at some point in the last episode. Okay, let's build some iron rods. 50. Let's assume 50 is enough. Okay. This part can produce. We can crush ammonium, we can crush robite, we'll crush everything, all of this. This will be another sorting facility. And let's build a couple more. Like this. Awesome. So this is crushing robite, this is crushing ammonium. I am not quite sure about what to do here, like what to do with the crushed. Oh no, I know exactly what I'm gonna be doing with the crushed stuff. We will be building like this, I guess. We'll be producing a lot of landfill. We'll have lots of landfill. Landfill is very useful. Okay, let's get back and check what happened here. We built a bunch of these things and we are still missing not filter, sorting facilities. Right. Still missing them. That's nice. The thing almost works. What should we do? How should we do it? Maybe like this. So we have one on one side, another on the other side. Okay, this should work nicely. One thing that's missing is the spot. Okay, let's see what happened here. We have one sorting facility, but we are missing second one, and I'm not really sure what's the problem. Stone brick. Because we don't have enough stone brick. I'm surprised, to be honest. Yeah, I don't see stone brick. Okay. What should we do now? We are waiting on sorting facilities. I need 4 sorting facilities. That's a lot of stone bricks. That means that I should probably deliver more stone. Okay, that's the third one, and this is the fourth one. We should be fine once this one is built. I don't see basic circuits here. Are we missing basic circuits? No, we are missing bricks. Let's build more bricks. Easy. Okay, after that, we will need to build a lot of looks like I forgot to place a chest. we'll need to build a lot of belts. Because we are missing some belts. Okay, that's good enough. Let's get back to the spot. So we have, I think, crushing everything. We need to say that on the left side we will have a bunch of crushed stone. Right, and I also want to load on both sides of the belt. Nice. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. 2, 3, 1, 2. Actually, let's create a couple more lanes. Those will be useful. Nice. So now we just need to build a lot of belts. And by a lot I mean a lot of belts. Okay, all of our robots are busy doing things. Like this one. Oh, to the left we will send some iron. Iron will go to the left. And here to the left we will send some slag. Right, we'll have some slag over there. Interesting. We are barely outside range of the travel pod. Okay. This should allow us to build landfill. So we will not need to use that landfill above. That's good, I guess. Okay, let's get back to the spot. We built some stuff. Okay, what's the issue? The issue is that we don't have enough mineral sludge. If we don't have enough mineral sludge, why? Because we don't have enough charcoal filters. And charcoal filters are there because we ran out of charcoal again. We are doing that too frequently. I don't like that. Okay, 6. Which do we need? We need 20. It's okay. We'll build all of these things. Guess this one should work like this. Kinda, I guess. Nice. I can also copy this thing over here. Okay, 1, 2. We need a third one. Fifth. Okay, let's assume we're building something like this. Okay. Honestly, this looks good enough to me. This will be doing caching ammonium, and this will be caching bobite, right? This will send crushed stone to the left, and here it is. Okay, let's get back to this part. What I'm missing, we are missing basic transport belts. Let's build a lot of belts now. I want to build a lot of them. We need more iron. We're out of iron. And that's not even surprising. So this thing by now is almost obsolete. We almost don't need anything here. The only really nice part of this build is brick production and the fact that it is still used for science, for basic circuits. So we will soon be able to delete this part. How soon? That's not clear yet, but we are working towards a new better build. Okay, we built 74 belts and we ran out of gear wheels. We should be able to fix that relatively soon, relatively quickly. So what I'm wondering is whether this part is working as it's supposed to. Also the crushing part, I guess. You can also crush stuff here. Okay, we're missing 150. Missing 150 belts. Are we out of iron or something? Yeah, looks like that. It's a little bit sad that we don't have iron plates anymore, but I feel like we should be able to deal with that. We should be able to progress. It's a bit slow, I know, but I can't really speed it up except pressing this button, I guess. I don't know how I could speed it up further. So we're building some iron. We need this iron to produce belts. Actually, not even belts. We are back to building gear wheels. Let's put them more. I mean, we need 128. That's honestly, that's a lot. We can save a bit, I guess, by doing something like this. Because with that we should give priority to all of these belts. not quite. I'm not sure why it's working like this. Okay, let's try to build some of this. Okay, we're producing a lot of belts. We'll need to build a couple of splitters. What do we need for splitters? We need cables, gear wheels, and basic belts. So, yeah, more gear wheel production. Okay, this part looks to be working. Okay, I kind of want to get rid of that part. Let's see. Okay, let's build even more transport belts. We need a lot of them. We need 50 transport belts. Okay, nice. We built a bunch. Now let's build splitters. I have a feeling we're gonna run out of charcoal soon. So let's deliver it. Okay, nice. We built lots of splitters. What do we need now? We still need a lot of belts. I'm a bit surprised by that, to be honest. I thought we produced lots of belts. Oh, and then we asked for them to be delivered here. It's okay. It's fine. Let's build even more belts. Okay, and we have lots of belts now. Okay, it's even somewhat enough. We have enough belts, that's great. So, the goal here, my goal, is to produce a lot of like tin and all this extra ore, let's say. Okay, I'm not gonna do it like this. How should we how can we fix this problem? Okay, I am not fully sure about this one, but let's move this a bit to the right. This thing can be moved over here, like this. Let's just move it. Okay. And we can, in theory, add a crusher here. Right? It wouldn't really hurt to crush some extra slag. And like this is the slag that is not used by our earlier processes, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal to use it. I mean, technically, it will consume like more power, which is not great, but come on. It's more like nitpicking. This sounds like nitpicking to me. Right, what are we doing here? We are sorting stuff, and to the left, we are sending. To send to the left here. We will send tin. Right, tin is the most important one. Next, we will send lead. And next, we will send silicon. We will need it later for something. Okay, let's do it like this. Honestly, it looks pretty good to me right now. We have a tiny problem. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. We produced a lot of belts. Let's produce more belts. Can we produce more belts? We should be able to. And I feel like we can. How do we make steel? That's a good question. How do we make steel? We're making steel like this. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's take a look. We have iron ore, we have copper ore, and we should have a bunch of other ores. Let's see. Yes. We have lots of tin ore, lots of lead ore, and we even have silicon ore. We have a lot of stuff. So now that we have production of this ore, we can. Actually, let me change this a tiny bit. I just want to finish this part. Nice. So now all of these things should be working for the most part. Nice. Isn't it awesome the way all of this looks? I really like this. This is great. So let's take a break at this point. We got tin ore. That's the important part. The tin ore part. We have it, and we should be able to get tin plates now. And soon after that, we will get green science, right? Because as a reminder to everyone, let's actually build our science build right now. So let's say we want to have one science. No, forget one science. Half a science per second. Right? We need some iron and some copper. Relatively straightforward. Let's say we also want to produce green science. Also, half a science per second. We will need to have this line of stuff working, and this thing should also be produced. So first science requires a little bit of iron plates and even less of copper, and green science requires a lot of tin, some copper, iron, and tiny bit of lead, and obviously basic circuits. But our circuit production, like the circuits that we have here, have enough wooden boards for one basic circuit per second. This is the build that we were using. So we actually have one wooden board per second coming in, which means that we should be able to easily afford to sustain green science production with like this output, and have a little bit of basic circuits left over to produce some other stuff. What is used for basic circuits? I think green circuits are used by it. Yes, electronic circuit board. We need basic circuits for these ones, and these ones are needed for green circuits. So we will be able to build this stuff relatively soon. Okay, that will come a bit later though. Nice, and this part kind of got stockpiled on the belts. Maybe we need to build some consumers for these belts. Okay, I think this was awesome. This was very productive episode. We finally have the tin. I'm really excited about that. It's great. At some point we should fix this part, to be honest, so that we are producing power, but it can wait. It's not that big of a deal. We'll still have barely enough power to sustain our base. Great. Let's save our progress. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode the same as I did, and I'll see you next time. Cheers!